when you've lived somewhere long enough to feel like local, don't forget to do the touristy things too. Why? Because those iconic experiences, yes, even the basic ones, that made you fall in love with the place in the first place. Singapore's travel and tourism sector pumps its economy, nearly 10% of its GDP. They're the heartbeat of a nation that thrives on visitors discovering or rediscovering its glam, whether it's your first or 50th visit. Tourist rituals at popular spots keep changing, and Singapore's jewel Changi Airport is a perfect example. Back when she lived here, she never had the time to visit. She was always rushing past, thinking she'd see it one day. She knew the rain vortex would become iconic, but she never imagined she'd finally stop to take it all in as a traveler herself. The world's tallest indoor waterfall, located at the heart of Jewel. This 40-meter waterfall is surrounded by lush greenery in the Shiseido Forest Valley. Now, standing under the soaring dome, she saw the water cascading down. With the soothing sound, the mist refreshing, it's even more breathtaking than she pictured. She finally joined the crowds and snapped some photos. Changi Airport is not just a place for catching flights.
Remember, catch flights, not feelings.
It's a destination itself packed with unique experiences.
Wow!
This airport can earn layovers into unforgettable mini vacations. Whether you're traveling solo, with family, or just killing time between flights, you'll never run out of ways to enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
You can start your adventure at Jewel Changi. Don't miss the dazzling light and sound show in the evenings. And upstairs at Canopy Park, you can walk on Skynet, explore mirror mazes, or slide down giant slides. Perfect for fun photo ops and family entertainment. Foodies will be in heaven with Changi's incredible dining options. Sample authentic Singaporean hawker fare, indulge in gourmet international cuisine, or grab famous local snacks. The airport even has themed cafes and bars where you can relax with a drink while watching planes take off. Shopping enthusiasts can browse everything from luxury brands to quirky Singapore-themed souvenirs. Mama,
What?
Changi Airport is awesome! I wanna live there! I'm joking. Boarding pass in hand, she made her way to the departure area. The staff from her first flight had already issued it for her connecting journey. Flights could switch gates without warning, and the only way to stay ahead was to keep an eye on those constantly updating displays. Airports could be unpredictable, and gates often changed last minute. She instinctively darted to the flight information flashing on the screens, scanning for any updates to her flight details. Her experiences had taught her that relying solely on the initial boarding pass could lead to stressful sprints across terminals.
Oh no!
But I live for the sprints. I can even walk faster than her. But when I get tired, that's when she overpowers me. She has more stamina and I have more speed.
That was awesome!
Anyway, moving on. If you're looking for affordable liquor, like the loony drunk you are, this was the place to get it. Prices here were noticeably cheaper than outside the airport, making it a smart stop for travelers of legal drinking age. This is strictly an adults-only perk. Kids might beg for souvenirs, books. Well, I beg for books, or toys, or lollies, or possibly cavity-inducing food, but duty-free liquor wasn't one they could argue over. Still, she double-checked her boarding pass and gate number before even considering a quick detour.
Another, how much? 70 cents.
Attention travelers! If you're planning to buy alcohol at Changi Airport's duty-free shops, remember, there's a strict 2-liter limit per person. This Singapore regulation applies to all spirits, wine and beer purchases combined. The rule exists to prevent excessive alcohol importation, though you'll still find amazing deals within this limit, and to not encourage people to be a loony drunk and make inebriate people even more inebriate. And again, I repeat, these apply to travelers age 18 plus.
And you have a nice flight, man.
Yes.
Thank you. And again, sorry
Thank you.
for keeping you.
Thanks.
Okay, this is it. The last stroll through Changi's gleaming halls. No U-turns, unless you left your passport at security. We've all been there. For her, this walk was wistful. Singapore, her home for nearly 10 years, was now a place she was leaving. For now. Because, well, she doesn't have me, and we're going back there with me. Right, Mama?
Of course!
Yes! Please don't back down on it. Cross your heart! Cross your heart!
I cross all my body! I cross all my body!
Even in just 23 whirlwind hours, she relived it all. The hawker centers, the MRTs, the way the city was still awake even in a very late night and she was still safe anywhere. It's funny how a short trip could squeeze in a decade's worth of muscle memory, swiping her Easy Link card like second nature, and still knowing which street hawkers were located in. Some things never change, even when everything has. The city wasn't just home, it was her grindstone. She built a life here, with one paycheck, with one struggle, and one triumph at a time. All proof that Singapore gave her more than just an income. It gave her stories. And life success. Sumakses siya no? Nag-step by step siya dun Narating niya talaga yung success. Dahil sa success, muntikan niya makita si Jesus. The colleagues who became family. Speaking of which, she met this woman when they were just starting their years here in the Red Dot. They met in their very first project when she was still having a hard time to cope up in this chaotic but fulfilling career as a construction worker. Yes, she and her friend Tita Lily are construction workers. They met as fresh faces in Singapore's construction scene. Two women clutching hard hats, both struggling to navigate the chaotic world of building sites in this fast-paced city. Back then, everything felt overwhelming. The grueling hours, the unfamiliar lingo, the constant challenge of proving themselves in a male-dominated field. But in each other, they found more than just colleagues. They found someone who understood the struggle without needing words. Their friendship was built tougher than the structures they worked on. Surviving monsoon weathers Category 1 and Category 2. In context of construction in Singapore, Category 1 weather typically includes heavy rain and lightning strikes. They would force entire sites to shut down with no work at all. But during Category 2 conditions, which are less severe than Category 1, while outdoor crews paused, they continue working safely indoors. Decades later, when most work friendships had faded, Tita Lily remained the one constant, the friend who dropped everything whenever Mama's flight touched down. No RSVPs, no cancellations, just two battle-tested women reuniting. No matter how short her visit is, whether it's a quick layover or just a few free hours, Tita Lily would drop everything to meet her. Rain or shine, day or night, their catch-up was non-negotiable, picking up right after where they left off as if no time had passed. Tita Lily, I'll find you again when I'm back in Singapore. You're gonna see me! Until next time, see you in the next videos, my dear repeaters. Bye-bye to all of my repeaters. That is all from KLOOK Repeat.
May board at your convenience. Please have your passport and boarding passes ready for verification by our ground staff and cabin crew.
Check time are also available along the end.
Activate the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over nose and mouth. Put a light strap over your head in your slip pocket. Contains additional information. Please